From the Owl's Nest at Mount Healthy, we have Friday Night Football on Waycross Community Media. Good evening, I'm Kurt Radel. Glad to bring you this action as it's the 4-1 Mount Healthy Owls hosting the 4-1 Northwest Knights. Let's talk about how we have gotten to this point, but before we do, let's cover the action tonight. Obviously, the hurricane has caused a lot of different issues and everything else. Some games have been postponed, some have been canceled, but there is action on Friday Night Lights. Besides this particular game, we have St. Xavier at Elder, Mahler is at LaSalle, Princeton is at Hamilton, Coleraine is at Lakota West, Fairfield is at Mason, and Winton Woods is just having an outstanding season. They're over at Little Miami. Some of the other action tonight, Sycamore at Oak Hills, Deer Park at Finneytown, Madera is at Indian Hill, and also we have Anderson at Milford, Kings playing host to Lebanon, Reading at Wyoming, Taylor is at Marymount, and we have Schroeder is at Talawanda, as Talawanda is still looking for their first win of the year. So let's take a look a little closer behind the scenes as we take a look at these two teams. And with the rain that we've had tonight and the field, it's going to be interesting as to what the game plan will be. I'm sure both coaches are looking at, hey, what can we throw the football? Are we going to have to run all the time? What are we going to have to do? So we'll be looking at that early in the first quarter to see how they proceed from that particular point. And taking a look also at some of the stats in the conference, you take a look in for passing right there at number one, Mr. Spain himself. He has thrown for 1,578 yards. And coming in at number 4, we have Laris Barnes, who has thrown for 310 yards. Interesting in rushing, as you take a look at Northwest, they have two players that are number 2 and number 3. Mike LeCoux, who we saw last week, he had a great ball game, 410 yards for LeCoux, and for Kingston Hill, he has a total of 350 yards on the broadcast. So congratulations to how they have gone. And on the receiving end, Ace Cooper, he's really carrying and catching that football, as he has right now a grand total of 433 yards on the year. And Jamar Scott, has 335 yards. The Northwest Knights won the opening towing cost. They elected to defer, so they will be defending the south goal. And the Owls of Mount Healthy, dressed in red and black with some white trim, will be defending the north goal. Welcome to high school football. Friday night action here on Waycross Community Media. Here's a short kick that goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. For the Knights, first down and 10.
So the Knights will begin the game on the offense. Barnes had a nice game. Now he's a double threat as a sophomore. He can pass the football. He can run with the football. The Q and Hill is in the backfield. We have trips to the far, deuces to the far side, single wide out to the near side. First snap from the line of scrimmage. It's handed off. The Q going up, getting some yardage, still on his feet as he gets to near midfield, and a first down for the Knights. Great way to start the ball game. Ball will be spotted at their own 48-yard line. Again, Hill and LeCoux in the backfield. Here's the handoff, goes to LeCoux, and he gets into midfield as he gets into Mount Healthy territory at the 49. Pickup of a couple on the play. As you can see, some good inside tackling there, or blocking by the Knights. In the shotgun once again is Barnes, and the handoff going over left tackle, nothing there. The Q's stood up and actually lost a yard or two. It'll be a second down for the Knights.
They hurry up. They hurry up. They hurry up. Alert screen. Tell Ray alert and Sean alert screen. Ray and Tayshawn alert screen. You already got a flag on us.
Officials call equipment timeout.
So it'll be a second down for the Knights. They'll have deuces to the far side, single wide back to the near side.
8 at the 49-yard line, no gain on the play.
Now we're back into action, just underway. No score. Barnes
Tell me to line back up.
looking to the sidelines for a play. We saw this last week. Now he drops back once again. Takes the snap. Dropping back, going deep along the sideline. Incomplete.
They definitely punting it, brother. Yes, they is. I'm watching the coaches, y'all. It should be crib call.
It'll be a 4th down and 8, so the Knights will have to punt the football away.
We're never doing that with them again. They soft.
Now the snap, good protection.
Peter,
High
Peter,
kick,
Peter, Peter,
not a lot of
Peter,
yardage. And they'll let it roll, and they'll down it at about the 25-yard line, and we'll see exactly where they spot it. So it'll be in 1st and 10 for the Owls, 4-1 on the year at the 10:31 mark.
Was that Mante?
No score in this ball game. This will be the opening drive for Mount Healthy. Span 84 of 120 on the year for 1,578 yards and 17 touchdowns. Keep that in mind. Good look there at the offensive line, the size of it, of the Owls. There are very big trips to the near side, single wide back to the far side. And they throw it over the quarterback, and he'll have to drop on it at about the 10-yard line. That was, needless to say, not in the playbook.
All be by the 11-yard line. Second down and 30 for the Owls.
So it'll be a second down.
Too high, too high, too high.
Span drops back, looks, has time, good protection. Now he's going to try to do some running, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down is up the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 30 for the Owls.
That's Ty, that's Darren, that's Tyshawn.
There'll be a 3rd and long for the Owls.
What he say? What he just say? Oh, about the offense. We gotta stay together, y'all. We gotta stay together.
3rd and long.
Third down, 25.
3rd and 25. Here's the pass. It's completed at the 15. Makes the curl. Gets some running room to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Still on his feet. Finally knocked down.
25-yard line.
Nice carry that time
81 for
It'll
Zay.
be first down 10 for the Owls.
for the Mount Healthy Owls. And that was Ace Cooper on the run.
Flag on the play. And eligible man down.
And we do have a penalty flag called. And it's called against Mount Healthy. So that play will be nullified and be called back. .856 is our time in the first quarter. Nothing. Third down and 30, or third down and all the way to Pittsburgh is what we have here. Spain will be in the end zone, just 1 foot in there, as you can see. Drops back, looks. He's got some running room. Can they catch up with him? Still on his feet, dropped at about the 26-yard line, but well short of that first down. So no score as we hit the 8:24 mark here in the first quarter on Waycross Community Media. Our director tonight, I need to point this out, is number 71. He wore number 71 that when he played as right tackle. So Tony is our number 71 tonight as our director. Here comes the punt by the Owls. A short punt, very short, and that goes out of bounds. I'll tell you, compared to the rain that we had earlier today, we just have raindrops. And we hope that everyone is safe today. All right, it'll be a first and, let's see, 10, as the Knights will begin the second set of plays in the Owls territory at the 45. 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Barnes on the snap, on the handoff, and picks up a yard or 2, and that's it. That was LeCue on the carry. As we mentioned at the outset, 410 yards coming into the ball game. Picked up no yardage, 2nd and 10 for the Knights. Barnes looks to pass, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. It'll be a 3rd down. Stewart bringing on the sack there. 3rd and 15. Barnes rolling to his right, looking to pass. Nothing, and he did get it away, and it is complete. Nice job as he was being, and the replay will show this. Let's watch the replay. He's rolling to his right, and as he's being hit right there, he throws an awkward angle pass, but it's complete.
They're gonna roll him out this way now. They're gonna roll him out this way.
But it's a 4th down.
Tell Nate flat. He comes.
They'll keep the football, run with the football, and incomplete. The intended receiver out to the near side, incomplete.
Hey, coach him up. Talk to him. Coach him up.
Owls, 1st down and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, K, on that 3rd down that they completed, was that were we in man or were we in orange? What was we in?
The intended receiver was Yeomans.
Okay.
So the Owls will take over. Let's see what we have here.
1st down, 10 for the Owls at the 42-yard line. Spain again at quarterback.
Yeah, but what was the coverage behind it? What was the coverage behind it on that 3rd down? Okay, because
So now the Owls are on the second set of downs for them. Spain, lone back, drops back, looks, passes in the flat, open, and completed. Still going, got the 1st down, and dropped it about the 41-yard line of the Knights. That is the first down of the evening for the Owls.
Number 0 on the reception is Jameer Scott. 1st down 10, Owls out to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 for the 41 for the Owls. Here's the inside handoff, and picks up a few. But a flag on the play. It's holding called against Mount Healthy.
That holding was on T. Wood.
Mr. McCormick called for the infraction.
Ball back at the 49-yard line. First down and 20.
First down and 20 now after the penalty being assessed. Spain keeping it, running with it, has room. He's at the 40, he's at the 35, and knocked out of bounds around the 30-yard line.
49-yard line and a first down.
Quarterback keep, design play. Made a nice move there on the fake, coming around, moving around, and then finally pushed out of bounds. That's called ringing the bell a little bit. 5:33, first and 10 for the Owls from the 26-yard line of Northwest. Spain, this time the handoff, and Cooper gets a little bit of running room down to about the 22-yard line. No, that was number 26 on the carry. Davis on the carry. 2nd and 5. Dropping back, looking, going to the near side for a touchdown. Got it. Touchdown, Mount Healthy. Ace Cooper. As you see him roll back, look to his left, now to his right, finds his man open. Between two defenders, TD right there, pay dirt. Now they'll try the PAT.
They're doing the TV copy up here, so like we can see like the film, the replay of it. That was like in between.
Offside, yes.
Hey, Rhino.
Flag before the play. Offside on the Knights.
Offside by the Knights.
Goal line.
They're going to try to go for 2.
Braden looks sorry. He wanted to kick it.
Moving the ball up to about the 20-yard line. The Owls will be now lining up for a 2-point.
Right out to the far side, one to the near side. And the whistle blows again.
Field goal.
Flag before the play.
Looks like illegal motion. Offside is called against Northwest, so it'll be half the distance to the goal line.
Again, another half the distance to the goal.
Spain can run with the football, so if he sets himself over center, don't be surprised if it's a quarterback keeper.
Ball now spotted just short of the goal line. It'll be another attempt for 2 points.
The handoff and touchdown. 2-point conversion. And Rayshawn Cotton, the senior, with the score. So our score at the 4:49 mark in the first quarter, it's Mount Healthy on top of Northwest by a margin of 8-0. This is a beautiful field, just a gorgeous field out here. The Owls emblem right there at midfield. So the Owls will be kicking it off to Northwest. Northwest a winner last week over Western Hills, a game that was right here on Waycross Community Media.
Barry got some sacks to make up. He got some sacks to make up.
2 deep backs, 2 in the up backs.
Hey, make sure we back.
And the kick.
Ball is
And they'll take it. Yeah. Picks it up inside the 5 to the 10. And he is hit hard at the 12-yard line.
Look at Boogie's that Boogie.
It's like running into a huge tree trunk right there.
Wait till see the instant replay.
He stopped him on a dime.
You hear this? Oh my God, boy. Look, now you done hurt his shoulder. Look.
Who hurt his shoulder?
It was good on the head.
Here he comes. Right there. Ran into his own man.
We got doubles.
First and 10 now for the Knights at their 11-yard line. The handoff tripped up initially.
Power on who?
Pick up a couple yards on the play. That'll be Hill on the carry. Kingston coming in this ball game, the sophomore, with 350 yards rushing. And had a TD last week.
You got to throw a screen.
Second down and 8.
If they can't throw the bubbles, we too close to the receiver.
Dropping back, looking, now running with the football, and he's got some daylight. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, and runs out of bounds at around the 44-yard line. A first down for the Knights. Both of these quarterbacks can run with that football. Barnes looks, sees there's nothing there, makes the decision, gets a nice inside block, and he's on the gallop. Good play by the Knights. Back to live action, and nothing there at all for them.
Quarterbacks have been killing us on the line. We can see a lot of running quarterbacks.
There was Mike LeCoux on the run. Loss of 2 on the play, second down and 10.
He did what by the run?
Now Healthy on top of Northwest, 8-0. 3:37 going in the first quarter. Drop back, Barnes looking, and he's hit and he's sacked at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a third down and long. Nice penetration that time by the Owl defense.
What did Tyshawn talk? Was he talking? You're going to have second and 14 here, coach.
2 wideouts to the far side, 2 to the near side, a single back, which is Hill. Barnes wearing number 3, the sophomore, gets the sign. Now we're ready to go. Third and long.
He go post wheels right here. Post wheels. Hey, tell the alert screen to the running back. Alert screen to the running back.
And the snap.
Screen.
Long over the middle, just beyond the reach. And a flag is thrown. It was intended for rushing, Deshaun Rushing, the sophomore, and they're calling interference.
Did they call a pass interference on Nay? Was that on Nay?
Holding. So offsetting penalties. Repeat the third down.
Nay, where's the flag?
So offsetting penalties. 3:03 showing in the first quarter. Mount Healthy on top of Northwest, 8-0. I'm Kurt Radel, along with our production crew here at Waycross Community Media.
Still second down, second and 15.
Third.
No, it should be second. It's third?
Week number 6 of high school football. 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17.
They're going right back to the
Barnes drops back, looks, passes, incomplete.
Hey, Hey, tell.
So the Knights will have to punt the football away.
And D-Rob to do the X that we went over. Tell Darren and D-Rob to do the X we went over, man. We got to get a block. Tell the punt returners to move up 5. He did not punt it that far.
The punter, who has a tremendous leg, is Parker Siebert, a junior, 5'11", 176. He's got a great leg here. The snap, a little bit high.
Yeah!
And the punt, partially blocked.
Peter, no!
And it's loose ball, picked up by the Knights. And the Knights will get it.
You can't touch it twice.
It's a fumble. You cannot touch it twice. That's why we got to get away from it. Nobody was yelling Peter. It's their ball.
Flag on the play.
Get away from the ball. Who's that, Ty?
God damn.
The officials are now discussing it. We are streaming live too, and also live here on Waycross Community Television. Personal foul.
We didn't even hit the corner.
57, call on number 57 of Mount Healthy.
What did Trey Dukes do? We didn't even hit the corner. I'm looking at it right here.
Which is Dukes, Trevon Dukes, the senior.
Oh, I see what he did. No, he did do it. He hit that kid for no reason. No, he did. He did. I watched it on film. He crashed.
So the Knights keep possession of football on the penalty. They take over 1st and 10 in the Owls territory at the 39-yard line. Knights trailing Mount Healthy by a score of 8-0, with 2:48 showing in the first period.
When I say fucking Pete,
Bart.
you gotta
Here's the handoff to Hill. Hill fights his way down to 36. Second down and 7 is where we're at. Barnes on the handoff to LeCue. LeCue finds running room, still on his feet. It's going to be a touchdown all the way for the Knights. And the Knights draw within 2 points.
Sorry, come on. We got ourselves right there.
Yeah, why,
Nice handoff.
why is Jute
Big
in-
block
why is
right
Jute
there.
in
Look
on
at the
the ball?
cutback.
We had 3 missed
And
tackles
that is
right
Mike
there.
LeCue on the
Jute
run.
missed the tackle.
Look at that gallop all the way to pay dirt.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you over here after 1 touchdown, you telling them they coming out. We got to keep coaching. Telling them to come out, just don't touch me.
And they're going to try to go for 2 here to tie it up at 2:11, showing the first quarter. Barnes on the snap, on the handoff to Hill, fighting his way, got it. Tie ball game. Mount Healthy scores, Northwest scores. 8-8 is our score, with 2:11 showing till in the first quarter. That's the way to do it. As they say in baseball, if somebody scores at the top of the inning and you're the home team, come back and respond. By the way, in our MLB scoreboard that our director wants us to feature, the Cincinnati Reds, by a shocker, lost again today to the Chicago Cubs by a whopping score of 1-0. Reds could not score a single run. Nick Martinez pitched 8 great innings, but once again got no offense.
Do we have film? We don't have no film down there, do we?
get ready for the onside. Tell them be ready for the onside.
Tell the front line to be
They was practicing it before the game. Be ready.
Back for the
Get
Owls,
on the 50.
number 10.
Tell them get on the
Heath
50.
Cooper. And number 3, Larry Bannon, for the kickoff.
Tell Ace to get back to the 10. I told him to kick her. Why is Ace moving up? Tell Ace to get back to the 10.
Well, it's actually turned into a pretty decent night tonight. Field very well lit it here at the Owl's Nest at Mount Healthy. Our score tied at 8-all.
Okay.
And the kick
I told you.
is quick onside kick. And let's see who gets it at the 35-yard line.
I told y'all it was coming.
Onside kick.
First down 10.
Yeah, they're going to do that the rest of the game. At this point, everybody should do that because for some reason,
Mount Healthy has the football, 1st and 10. Coach up here was trying to tell them at the sideline they practice this before the ball game, and yet they were able to execute it. But however, the ball went a little bit further than they wanted to at that initial 10. It has to go 10 yards at least.
you got to talk to CT, get a tackle.
So now it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Owls at their own 35. 2:09 showing the first quarter. We have a tie ball game. Mount Healthy drew first blood, 8-0. After they had a penalty, they went for 2, and then Northwest ties it up. Spain drops back, looks, finds, incomplete.
Take it down to 10. Ball game at the 35-yard line.
It'll be a 2nd down and 10 for the Owls. At the 35-yard line,
Sean keep coming out. Is he fighting people?
2:04 showing in the first quarter.
And then why is we putting Drew Tay in over middle?
We have 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Spain drops back. He'll run with the football, and he'll be pulled down at the 41-yard line. Could not find an open receiver, elected to run, and the Knights defense reacted and brought him down. Third and 5 for the Owls.
Just in case, come ready, just in case.
You get a good look there at the uniforms. I like the Knights with the blue and gold trim with the white numerals in blue. For the Owls, they have the black numerals, red jerseys, the white helmets with the Owl emblem. Third and 5 for the Owls. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Man in motion, snap, drops back, and screen did not work. It was well. They played it exactly the way it was diagrammed. The ball thrown just a little bit towards his left shoulder, I believe, but yet a very catchable catch. Yes, right there. And he was running before he caught the ball. That'll be a 4th down. It'll be a punt. They're going for it. Passing and incomplete. Had a man wide open to the near side. Wide open to the near side, just didn't see it. So Northwest is going to take over on downs in Owl territory at the minute 24 showing the first quarter. Kelly, one of the wideouts, he got a touchdown last week when he was wide open. The handoff to LeCue. LeCue gets inside to about the 37-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 7 for the Knights. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Kelly, wide out to the far side. Single wide out to the near side. Watch out for a play to Kelly here. Just kind of feel it. Snap to Barnes. No, a handoff. Shows you why I'm here and not coaching on the sidelines. Didn't pick up much. It'll be a 3rd down, but I believe it's very much 4-down territory. Clock winding down in the quarter. Could be the final play of the quarter. I believe it will be. 7 seconds. And that is the end of the first quarter. Our score after 1, pretty simple math, 8-8 between Northwest and Mount Healthy. My Green Hills teachers be proud of my math there. As we mentioned, some of the action tonight, Whit Woods is at Little Miami. We also have St. Xavier at Elder, Muller at LaSalle, Hamilton, the Big Blue, playing host to Princeton, Coleraine at Lakota West, Fairfield taking on the Comets at Mason. Some of the other games in play tonight includes Taylor at Marymount, Wyoming entertaining Reading, Lebanon at Kings, Anderson at Milford, Turpin entertains West Claremont, Loveland at Walnut Hills, and Schroeder is at Talawanda. And they have something down on the field, down at the 20-yard line. Don't quite know what that's about. And they took the photo. 3rd and 7. Now it's the south goal that the Knights are in, or the Owls are defending the south goal. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Single back. Barnes drops back, being pressured. He'll throw it, and incomplete. Nearly intercepted.
That was Ray that blitz.
4th down and 7.
It'll be a 4th and 7 for the Knights.
Is that Ty again? I mean, is that Dukes? They take Dukes out because he's.
It was intended for
like they messed with Dukes. I feel like Dukes
Yeomans. Flag on the field again.
It should be 1st down us, right? Is that, no. It is 4th down. It should be 4th down because that was 3rd down.
We had a 4th and 7.
Yeah, alert punt return here, just in case they might punt it right now after this 15.
Illegal forward pass. So still, you lose it down on that, so it's 4th and 7. Now the Knights will be punting the football away. Last time it was blocked, partially blocked. Snap and the kick. And they will let it go into the end zone. Touchback.
Out to the 20-yard line, 20 out, first down.
11:40 remaining till halftime. Glad you're with us. It's an 8-8 ball game. Whit Woods continues to just have an outstanding season. Congratulations to the coaching staff and the players, the program over there. First and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Owls. 2 wideouts to the far side, 2 to the near side. Man in motion. Spain drops back, goes deep, has a man open and overthrows him.
Incomplete from Spain.
Intended for Ace Cooper. I love that name, Ace Cooper.
Intended for number 10, Ace Cooper, goes incomplete.
So it'll be a second and 10.
20-yard line.
Come on, y'all, come on. Ace is not even back to the line of scrimmage. The clock started.
He had his man beat, both of those men beat. And just threw it with just a little, let him a little bit too much. Second and 10 from the 20. Spain, handoff inside, running with the football. Cooper again, still on his feet, crosses the 30 to the 32. No, that was not Cooper. That was Curvis Davis, the junior. There's the handoff, Davis. A little bit of a fake there, and then he runs into traffic, but still churning his legs and picking up some additional yardage. Tough hombre. And another flag. Holding. Called against the Owls.
With the penalty to the 12-yard line.
Second and 18. Second and 18 on the man in motion. The snap. Looking, passes. Has the receiver completed at the 29-yard line. It's caught by Sanders. Nice catch. First and 10 from the 30. Spain over the middle again, this time incomplete. Same receiver, different result. Second and 10 now. Jeremiah Sanders is a junior at 6'4", 191 pounds. I was 191 at some point in my life. I can't remember when. I was probably about 9. Second and 10. 8-8 is our score. Spain drops back in the flat, completed, but they diagnosed it perfectly. Very nice job turned in by Lilly, the sophomore. Third and 10.
Down 11. On the out.
Spain on the snap. Looks back. Looks. Now he's going to run with the football. He's got the first down, still keeps going, and gets all the way up to about the 47-yard line. The young man's got legs. He can run. Great fake, nice spin right there. Still a nice spin. And lunge forward. First down, 1st and 10. 8-8 is our score. Spain hands it off, following his blockers, picks up a couple on the play.
Send the motion with it and then send Jerry on the pop.
There's Larry Fannin on the run. He's got 2 TDs this year.
They're down 5.
Second down.
Second down and 5.
2nd and 5. Man in motion. Flag called. Illegal motion, I'm sure. Well, I'm never sure, but
They're going to stay in that one high. Let's
Ball
attack the
started
scene.
on the
Let's attack
out.
8 in the scene. They're going to stay in that one high.
And ball back. To the 47, second down and 10.
2nd and 10. As the ball was pushed back. Ball resting on the 47-yard line of the Owls. Man in motion. Spain drops back, looks, passes, incomplete. It'll be a 3rd down. Right through his hands, right through him. You know, I've often wondered about wearing gloves. I know a lot of receivers do. In my limited experience in football, I like catching with my hands, my bare hands. 3rd and 10, 8:26 showing. Spain, inside handoff, and they smelled it out right away. Josh Dixon. 4th and 9. Josh Dixon is the one who smelled it out. 8 minutes to go till the half. Kurt Radel with you. Score 8-8. 4th and 9. And they are gonna go for it. This is homecoming for Mount Healthy. Drops back, goes long, open, incomplete. The receiver was intended to be Sanders again, Jeremiah Sanders. First down for the Owls, for the Knights. So the Knights will take over on downs. Score remains Mount Healthy 8, Northwest 8. Mount Healthy 4-1 on the year. Northwest winning last week against Western Hills 1-4. So doing the math, we're in week 6. Barnes, snap, gives it to Michael Koo to the far side, and not much there. Did not have a lot of running room to work with.
Hey, Ja. Calm down. Nothing hurt, brother. Calm down, man. You're good.
I would say second and 9.
Why is Tyson keep coming out? What are they doing?
Some equipment issues dealing with.
How many times?
There's Barnes, number 3. There's Hill, number 25.
Ask him, do he want to play football?
Q, number
Do he wanna
21,
keep
you see in your shot right there. And Barnes has just told him he's called a new play. 2nd and 9. The Q on the handoff. He's got running room. And knocked down inside the 40-yard line. What a hole he had there to go through. You could take a plow truck through there, right there. Look at that big hole. Great job by the offensive line on the left side of the Knights. 1st and 10, handoff, and picked up maybe a yard or 2, and that's about it. Mike LeCue once again on the carry.
On carry, number 21, Q.
6:47 remaining till halftime. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. High snap, handoff to Mike LeCue, and he'll be tripped up in the backfield.
Tell Race don't say nothing.
That's why I say you got to keep coaching them. You got to remind them to not crash out.
Tell them to get back to the huddle. Don't say nothing.
And darting through right there for the tackle was Cotton. Timeout on the field. So it gives me a little bit of an opportunity to give you a recap, and the fact is Mount Healthy scored the first touchdown. They got 6 points. They were going to go for the PAT. They had a penalty. They went for 2 and got it. Northwest in the very next possession able to respond with a touchdown, and they elected to go for 2 and were able to go for 2 with Hill going in to tie up the ball game. So that brings you up to date at 6:13 showing till the half. Northwest of Mount Healthy. There's a shot of our crowd. It looks like a large crowd tonight. No, not really. I give a lot of credit to anybody who was able to come out tonight. Congratulations to you. You're supporting your team. And also I want to thank our crew for braving they went through a rainstorm to set this up.
Yeah, you can't. So
and they set this up.
Follow the rules. Clearly, the refs is not going to let us just do that. Got to play the game.
At the end of the broadcast, take a look at the credits. There's one of our camera people waving. Hey, how you doing? Desmond, you're looking good, man. All righty. Here's Barnes. Drops back, goes deep along the sideline. Did he get it? It's intercepted by the Mount Healthy Owls.
Oh my God!
Where's his daddy at? Where's his daddy at?
That's Mante Mathis.
Hey, K, coach him up.
Mante Mathis, a senior, picked it off at 5'10". Along the sideline, take a look way down there and got the TD, or got the interception. So the ball will be inside the 5-yard line. There's a shot right there. First and 10 for their own 5.
Down 10 at the 5.
And the handoff. Looking, cuts back, picked up maybe a yard. And that's about it.
There's no way to block him back because the guy made the tackle.
give another flag.
Yeah, you can see it.
And we do have a penalty. Block in the back.
Penalty is blocking the back against the Owls. Half distance goal line.
Repeat the down, but half the distance to the goal line. 5:58 showing till halftime. Kurt Radel with you on Waycross Community Media.
First down, 12. Ball back around
1st and 12 now. Spain in his own end zone. Takes it, looks, passes, and completed.
Pass down to the 6.
Got a first down.
Man downfield. Yeah, I mean, we can't blame the rest.
Caught once again by Jeremiah Sanders.
Flag on the play.
Once again, we have a flag.
This is the flags on
And we'll see who this is against. With an illegal man downfield.
Against the Owls.
Repeat the second down. And they move it closer to the goal line.
Down 14.
Second down and 14. Snap, fake, he's keeping. He better get out of the end zone. He slips. And was he down? He was down. It's going to be 2 points for Northwest.
2 points.
the 1 yard line.
Now watch what happens as his knee goes down. Going to his left, slipped down, and his knee is down. Northwest takes the lead for the first time tonight, and you see the knee right there between the legs. So as you see, Mount Healthy will be kicking the football to the Knights. We're at 5:10 showing. They'll kick from the 20-yard line. Yeah, number 71 was just reminding me that back in our day, they could not use a tee. They had a kick, but they've upgraded things since our day. Thank you, number 71. I appreciate that. That's our director, Tony. And the kick, good kick, good roll. And he's going to stop. You better pick it up. It's a live ball. He starts running with it, and he'll spin his way to near the 20-yard line.
Let's get the ball back, Kay. Stop playing.
Picked it up, reversed,
Don't even try to do it too much. Keep it
and was
simple.
able to.
Let's stop the ball.
They'll spot it at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the 21 for the Knights.
Off tackle attentions. Keep
Barnes
switching it to Ray and Tyshawn.
takes it, hands it off, big hole for a moment, then it closes very quickly as it gets near the 25. Hill, the ball carrier.
Who said that? Who said what? Who's talking? Oh, that's Jerry. What he
Second down and 5.
Pick up a 5, 2nd and 5.
What Jerry complaining about?
Back to live. The handoff. This time they will not get those 5 yards. It'll be a 3rd down.
Yeah, what he talking to you for?
They went back to Hill again, the same play. No success that time.
Third down and 6.
Lost a yard, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 on the play.
Tell him he need to worry about making sure he don't.
4:18 showing.
Like he won't worry about what we doing. He'll worry about catching the damn screen. How about that?
2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. High snap. Barnes pressured and brought down.
Tell me what he got to say now. What he got to say. Let's see what he do. Since he want to talk, let's see what he gonna do now. Since he want to talk.
They're coming after him right there.
Take it down, Mark.
Yeah, since he want to talk, let's see what he gonna do. Since he got a lot to say. Job. Talking about the defense. Like, brother, you just gave up 2 points. Shut up.
Fourth down, 16.
Hey, tell the opponent
4th
to
down
move
and
up.
15, so once again, the Knights will find themselves punting. The Owls drop back at midfield, inside Knights territory. Down to 3:20 showing till halftime. The snap and the punt. Not a real high punt, it is. And it drops down to let it roll.
Any of the coaches?
And it'll roll inside Owl territory at the 49-yard line.
49-yard line in Owl territory. First down, 10 for the Owl.
If you'd like to be a volunteer of our productions at Waycross Community Media, you can go on our website or you can give us a call. You can be part of being on the camera like Desmond tonight and doing a great job. We'll give other shots, I'm sure, during the evening. So if you'd like to be a volunteer at Waycross, as you see right there, just give us a call and contact us.
We don't like pins, brother.
First down, 10 for the Owls.
Owls with the football
Spain at quarterback.
from the 49-yard line. Spain trips to the far side, 1 wide out to the near side. Single back, drops back. Spain being pressured out of the pocket, throws, and flag is thrown.
Flag on the play.
Personal foul against the quarterback, the passer, and that'll be a biggie.
Against the Owls.
Every snap, we have been in 2nd and 20, 1st and 20 all game long.
First down, 20. Ball back.
As you could see, as his arm, as he was about to throw, he got hit in the right elbow, and that's a personal foul. .259.
First down, 20.
Man in motion. Hand off to the man in motion, and spins away all the way up to about the 45-yard line on the carry. And that is Scott, the senior.
I got you right here on the instant replay. Let me tell you who it was. Oh, it was KB. I mean, not KB. Zany Blackshot. He was in the
Here, number 0, Amir Scott.
Second down and 3rd down, 13. I think it's 2nd down, not 3rd. 2nd down. 2nd down play. Spain drops back, goes deep over the middle, incomplete. I mean, there was no one there at all.
As good as incomplete.
Ace Cooper, the intended receiver.
Can we throw a sticks right here? Can we do a sticks?
209.
Third down and
Well, college football is abounding tomorrow. Ohio State and Michigan State.
Go. At least he throws better than the post.
And the Bengals are in action. Well, the Bengals play Carolina. Whether they're in action or they're when it's going to happen, if they can't beat Carolina, they should turn in their uniforms probably. Here's third down play 13.
Back to pass.
And again, he got hit again, but it caught by the receiver.
Line.
And that is Scott on the reception.
On the reception, number Samir Scott. Fourth down and 8. Ball at the
4th and 8.
49-yard line.
Hey, Zane is getting abused on the outside. Just so.
Looked like he got hit, but no call. Minute 33 showing.
Going on fourth down, playing the quarterback.
They're going for it, 4th and 8. At midfield. Man in motion, Scott. Spain drops back.
Back to pass.
Passes, has a man open. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
So the ball was thrown behind him. He was trying to get to it. You'll see it.
So we're on down. First down 10 and after 49
But
for
it,
the night.
now they'll turn it. Let's take a look at the replay. See it? Right there. Back to live action. Northwest on top by 2, 10-8, with a minute 13 showing in the half. And they take over at midfield on their own 49-yard line.
Quarterback number 3.
Barnes
Handing
it off and going nowhere is the cue. Clock stopped at a minute 4. Timeout is called by Mount Healthy.
Number 21, Ty Watkins. The out calling timeout.
Okay, be smart here, all right? Don't give him
If you've not sampled the programming at Waycross, we cover government meetings, we cover concerts, we cover ball games, we cover special programming. We do over 1,100 hours a year of original programming. Dana, Nick, Tony do a great job. There's Lamar. Look at him. Hey, he looks good in blue. I like that. He's looking sharp tonight. I tell you, he's probably the best dressed guy on the crew. No doubt about it. Yeah, he's the best dressed guy. Hands down. Nick was number 2, but Lamar wins. Maybe Desmond was number 2. We're not sure. All right. Third down. Here we go. Dropping back, looking. Little shuttle pass. No, incomplete. Clock is stopped at a minute to go.
Hey, coach, you got 30 to 10 right here. That's all right. Let's stop the clock. That was good for us.
Pass incomplete. Third down 10 for the night.
Hey, they hurry up. They're going to hurry
Third.
up. They're going to hurry up. They're going to hurry up. Trips. We got trips. Trips right. We got trips right. Trips right.
Please do not have to. Malachi better not be our corner. Who was that corner?
Again, quarterback number 3,
Tell
Barnes.
CT to cheat to the 3 side. Tell CT to cheat to the 3 side. Tell CT to cheat to the 3 side.
Back to
Drops
pass.
back. Throws incomplete.
Pass goes incomplete.
Right, from return. Oh, hold up. Check. No, from return. Hey, tell Ty to go for
Fourth down 10 for the night at the 49. Guys will be in punting formation.
So we have 56.4 seconds. Here comes the punt. Good. Good punt, picked up at about the 7, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and knocked out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. So Mount Healthy will have it.
the ball will be back at the 29, will be at the 20, correction, 31-yard line, first down 10 for the Owls.
We have 43.8 seconds to go. Northwest on top by a margin of 10 to 8. Deuces to the far side, deuces to the near side. Single back. Spain drops back, looks, goes short, and incomplete. It does stop the clock.
Officials call it incomplete. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Clock stops at 39.8 seconds, second and 10 after that incompleted pass. Man in motion. Spain drops back, goes over the middle, and incomplete. Clock stops, third and 10, 35.5 seconds.
Quarterback, third down 10.
Third and 10. Drops back. Passes incomplete. It'll be a fourth down. 31.6 seconds.
Fourth down and 10. Play down from the 30-yard line.
So they'll punt the football away with 31.6 seconds to go to the half. Northwest will get the football back. Here comes the punt. Oh, no, not the punt, keeping it. Running with the football, running with it at the 20, the 25, and knocked out of bounds.
Blocked and taken out of bounds about 35-yard line.
Knights take over, first and 10 from their 30, so they got 17.6 seconds. And keep in mind, they've got a kicker who's got a leg, and Siebert. So they could try a couple plays here, and then if they do not succeed, they can go for the field goal. And they're running with the football, and that is Hill. Knows LeCue on the carry. Ball keeps running down, no timeout called. Now it's called at 7.2 seconds.
Second down and 7, and the Knights call timeout.
Are they going to go for a field goal here? Yeah, he has a great leg, so if we're at the 27-yard line, this would be a 37-yard field goal attempt. This could happen. Parker Siebert is the punter, or the kicker, too. No, they're going to run a play here. Here's Hill, and timeout called. Did they call it? Yes, 2.8 seconds. So they've gotten inside the 25 at the 23.
About the 19-yard line. And third down and 3, ball at the 23-yard line.
Third down and 3, a player is down.
Timeout, player injury.
And that is Mike LeCue. Running back. Watching him kick Siebert last week against Western Hills, he was very, very impressive. As I said last week, maybe D1 or D2 scouts. Good to see Mike. He's limping a little bit. Yes, he's limping quite a bit. Hope he'll be okay. With the ball on the 23, it'll be a 33-yard field goal attempt. Timeout called by Mount Healthy. Sometimes they do this, obviously, take a timeout to try to freeze the guy. Have him think about it a little bit longer.
And third down and 3.
Now we're getting ready.
Knights will have a field goal attempt by number 9, Parker Siebel.
Siebel dropping back. Takes a few steps to his left. Snap down, the kick is up. And the kick is up, and it's good.
Kick is good, and at the half,
33-yard field goal
it'll be Knights 13. Out.
makes it a 13-8 ball game. So our score at halftime is Northwest 13 and Mount Healthy 8. And as I said, Mount Healthy jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Northwest responded, and now they had 2 points on touchback, and then you had 3, so it's a 13-8. That's our halftime score from the Owl's Nest and Mount Healthy.
Sports are about more than just wins and losses.
Sports establish life lessons that stay with athletes long after they finish competing, whether on the field, court, at a meet or match, or in a pool.
And who do we rely on to help build and foster that foundation?
Coaches, ones that teach and inspire.
Less than 1/3 of our country's 6 million coaches have been trained in youth development practices.
So please, join Life Sports at The Ohio State University and the Ohio High School Athletic Association as we partner with the Susan Crown Exchange on its Million Coaches Challenge.
Let's support coaches as they help athletes work together, celebrate success.
Manage setbacks, handle stress, deal with adversity, and get the tools they need to succeed in life.
Simply put, coaches need strategies to support their athletes' mental health and well-being. Together, let's learn how to
coach beyond the mat.
Coach beyond the diamond.
Coach beyond the track.
Coach beyond the pitch.
Coach beyond the field.
Coach beyond the tee.
Coach beyond the court.
The impact a coach can have in the development of a young person cannot be measured.
Inside and outside of competition.
More than a sport.
More than a coach.
Life.
Learn more by visiting our website at go.osu.edu/coachbeyond for more information.
Welcome back to the Owl's Nest and second half action. I'm Kurt Radel, and it's the Northwest Knights on top of the Mount Healthy Fighting Owls, 8. And let me tell you this, in this ball game between the Fighting Owls and Northwest, it's been a back and forth ball game in terms of scoring. Looking at the conference standings as we got into this week number 6, Harrison and Mount Healthy had records of 4-1. Northwest and Talawanda 1-4. So that's where we stand right now in this second half action begin. Now the opening coin toss was won by Northwest. They deferred, so they will get the ball here in the second half. Now I will tell you this, normally the guys in the truck get to eat at halftime and I don't. Well, guess what? Tonight I got some pizza. So I got some food tonight. I'm feeling good. As you can see, the Owls, black numerals with white trim, red uniforms, white helmets. The Knights, white with blue and gold trim, white helmets. I like the lettering they have on both of these teams' jerseys. Some of the other action going on tonight: St. Xavier's at Elder, LaSalle playing host to Muller, Baden is at Fenwick, Hamilton at home against Princeton, Middletown at Lakota East, Coleraine at Lakota West, Fairfield at Mason, Oak Hills entertains Sycamore, Deer Park is at Finneytown, Madera at Indian Hill, Winton Woods on the road, undefeated at Little Miami and highly rated, of course. And also some of the other action includes Anderson and Milford, Lebanon at Kings, and Schroeder at Talawanda. We're set for second half action here on Waycross Community Media. I'm Kurt Radel, along with our great staff. Parker Siebert will be kick.
And the kick return is to
He'll be kicking it off. I had a reverse. I'm sorry. They did receive in the first half, so that was on the coin toss. So they will be kicking.
Did we just come up with our own thing?
The Owls will be in the south goal, and the kick, and it will be a touchback. There you have it, week number 6. Northwest on top of Mount Healthy, 13-8. It's turned into a very comfortable evening after all the rain and wind we had. Dana wanted me to use the line, I see the cow going by. I used that line. I'm trying to remember some of the other lines you use when there's a lot of... There we are. There's Henry. Hi, Henry. How you doing? Looking good out there. All right, we're set to go. 1st and 10. For the Owls. Spain is the quarterback. Spain inside handoff, crosses to about the 26-yard line. And that is Cottenden, who the senior on the carry.
On the carry, number 0, Jameer Scott.
Second down and 4. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to near the 30.
29-yard line.
It'll be third down and short yardage for the Fighting Owls.
29, third down and 1.
It'll be a 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1 for the Owls, Spain at quarterback.
Spain. Drops back, passes, and they've got the first down and more. He's on the gallop. He's got one man he's got to beat, and now he's knocked from behind and brought down, and that is Scott. Jamar Scott, the senior. He had 19 receptions going into this ball game and 3 touchdowns. And a big, big play right here for the Fighting Owls, as you'll see, as they go downfield. And there was a flag thrown.
Flag on the play. Holding call.
It'll be against the Fighting Owls. The Owls
Look at it. Where's the hole? How's that a hole?
He called that a hole.
He called that a hole right there on the near side of the field.
Hey, let them know. Yeah, let them know we're sending it in. Let them know we're sending their calls in.
So with the yardage, they still picked up the first down, 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, 36-yard line for the Owls.
Spain on the carry to the near side. Got a block or two up to about the 43.
On the carry, that's been number 11, Antoine Crittenden.
Crittenden on the carry.
Second down and 2.
Handoff up the middle, up to about the 46, and again, they're just eating up the yardage. Crittenden on the carry again.
Crittenden on the carry once again.
Simple football right there. Get the snap, hand it off, go straight up the gut. Another first down for the Fighting Owls. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
47-yard line for the Owls.
Spain bobbled it momentarily. Pass complete. Still on his feet, was able to shake those tackles. Reverses field, has open room, and dropped. Wow, what a play for Scott. But we have another flag on the field.
It's just gonna be that kind of game. I mean, we're at home. You would think we were at Northwest right now. You would think we was at Northwest.
Personal block against the Owls.
Illegal block called against the Owls. You see 2 different handkerchiefs on the field right there on the shot. So again, a great play by Scott, called back. See where he catches it here. Looks like they're going to bring him down. Breaks the tackle, reverses his field. And looked like he was going to gallop, and then caught at the last moment, but called back.
That's what happens if you don't get excited and they take it to crack back and they take the scoop.
First down, 25 at 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Snap, drops back, passes, it's complete, and knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Scott again on the reception. Second down and 20 now from the 45-yard line. Second and 20. Wide out to the far side. Be 2 to the near side. Spain in the pocket, over the middle, completed. Nice catch. Big time catch right there by Scott. And as I mentioned, going into this ball game, he had 19 receptions and 3 touchdowns. Ball thrown pass and a completion for the Fighting Owls.
Third down and 1 for the Owls.
Be a 1st and 10 now for the Fighting Owls. Northwest on top of Mount Healthy, 13-8. 8-17 showing in the third quarter. 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Spain on the handoff. Picks up, still churning, and gets to about the 39. And that's Davis on the carry.
On the carry, number 26, Davis. On the ball at the 40-yard line. First down and 10.
1st and 10, good enough for first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fake handoff, pass completed, and not much yardage picked up, but a completion moving forward.
3-yard line.
Fannin on the reception.
Number 3, Larry Fannin.
Still got his hand on the flag.
Second down and 2.
Second down and 2. Second and 2. 7:35 showing in the third quarter. Mount Healthy started from their own 20. Now they're at the 32 of the Knights. Handoff to Crittenton. Crittenton still on his feet. Finally brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And that'll be good enough for yet another first down for the Fighting Owls.
Tell Knight to snap. Tell Knight to snap.
1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, as you see. Here's and he'll be brought down. He'll be sacked.
Pass brought that down at the 26-yard line.
It'll be a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
Clearly, Jaws not doing
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Northwest 13, Mount Healthy 8. Spain hands it off. Big time hole on his way and galloping inside the 10. My goodness, I could run through that hole. Crittenton on the run.
Just 3 more times. You got 4 runs here.
What a great job by the offensive line of the Fighting Owls to open up that big of a hole over right side. 1st and goal now for the Fighting Owls. Crittenton will step out. Down to 6:15 showing in the third quarter, but as I said last week, Bob Dylan's knocking on heaven's door. They're knocking on the door right here.
And the Owls are set for 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Spain, handoff, cuts inside and spins down. We'll see how far he got. It was Fannin on the run. Davis on the run.
Did she say EJ, did she say we said anything?
Second and goal. Whistle blown.
False start is the call against the Owls. We just took a down goal at the 11-yard line.
Second and goal. It'll be second and goal from the 11. They've dropping back, passing into the end zone. Touchdown! And caught by, you guessed it, Mr. Scott. His 4th touchdown of the ball game.
I just expect a flag every play now.
Here's a great shot that Henry got right there. Now a 14-13 ball game. Will they go for 2 or go for the PAT? They're not going to kick. They're going to go for 2. The handoff, 2 points. Easy does it. And with a score is Cotton, the senior. So it should be it's 16-13. Mount Healthy Owls on top of Northwest. The Fighting Owls doing a nice job on that drive. It began on their own 20-yard line. Very impressive drive. .506 showing in the 3rd quarter. It's turned into a very beautiful, comfortable evening. We do have some rain. And here's the kick. Dropped, picked up, crosses the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, still going into midfield, and finally dropped down at around the 32-yard line. And let's see, was that? Yes. Running back with it was Kelly. Nice run back by Kelly. He had a touchdown pass reception last week against Western Hills. So the Knights respond with a great return from Kelly. Let's see if they are able to capitalize upon it. Barnes and a whistle blown.
Owls call timeout.
How do we come?
registered as a timeout, so it's Mount Healthy 13, Northwest 13, week number 6 of high school football, Friday Night Lights action. 4:53 showing in the third quarter. Kurt Radel with you from the Owl's Nests at Mount Healthy. Northwest 1-4 on the year, 4-1 for the Fighting Owls. Barnes, handoff. Not much carry that time. Yardage picked up. And as Jordan Bailey, you may remember that Mike LeCue went out near the end of the second quarter, limping off the field. We'll have to see how he is. So it's Bailey and Hill now in the backfield. Two wideouts to the near side, one to the far side. Dropping back, passing, incomplete.
Why is he running free though? Who's on him?
That was intended for Jacob Davies.
Hey, we got one out. We got one out. Did we get one in? Hey, what you got here, Kay?
It'll be a second and 10.
Try to blitz him, press him, get him out of field goal range. Yeah, he
Third down and 8, rather.
Okay.
Barnes takes the snap, rolls out to his right, passing, incomplete as he throws it out of bounds.
Ball goes out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 8.
4th down and 8. And I'm sure we're in 4-down territory right here for the Knights. Of course, they've got yes, I was just going to say with a leg of their kicker, but this is going to be quite a kick. It's on the 31. This will be a 41-yard field goal attempt. 41-yard field goal attempt. He made a 33 field goal attempt, or a 33-yard field goal in the first half. Siebert is the kicker, number 90. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. Didn't look pretty, but it doesn't matter. We've got a tied ball game at 16-all. Great job of the Knights being able to respond to the score by the Fighting Owls earlier. Look at that ball. Look at that spiral. Just clearing the crossbars.
Tell the returners to get to the 10. Near Larry to the 10.
Next week, we'll have Lakota West and Coleraine as our broadcast. I won't be with you,
For who?
but you have a great team bringing you the action.
Why is who's Boogie in for? So CT just subbed up his own person? Is he in for Manti? Where is he? I don't.
And the kick picked up at the 15 to the 20, going to the wide, to the far side, and finally knocked out of bounds, or dropped down at about the 26-yard line.
Why he went in, please.
Number 3, Larry Fannin on the carry.
Fannin on the reception, on the carry back, on the return that time for the Fighting Owls.
26 on the spot. First down 10 for the Owls. Payne, the quarterback.
First and 10 for the Fighting Owls from their own 26-yard line. Tie ball game, 16-all. 3:57 showing in the third quarter. Kurt Radel with you, along with our outstanding Waycross crew. And Cott thought about passing, but's going to run with it. Still going with it, but knocked out of bounds that time for the Northwest Knights.
Number 10, Ace Cooper.
Mr. Scott on the carry. Sorry. On the it was be a 1st and 10 for the Fighting Owls. Now he'll go long, intended for the receiver, incomplete. Intended for Ace Cooper.
Number 10, Ace Cooper.
16 all.
Second down, 10. Ball again at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 10 from the ball at the 41-yard line. Span. Flat, completed, and wrestled out of bounds. And near the 48-yard line, again, Ace Cooper. I love that name. I mean, he ought to have a car just blazed across there as Ace. How would that be? You know, Coach likes that idea. Ace, yeah. Coaches are checking out our monitor here. 16 all, 3:07 showing. Third and 3. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. And handoff means 1st down and more. Still going, and brought down. Crittenton on the carry for the Fighting Owls. 1st down, Mount Healthy.
It don't matter. That was still like a 40-yard run right there. That was solid.
We have 1st and 10 now from the 21-yard line.
21-yard line. 1st down, 10.
Spain is going to be brought down. Tremendous penetration that time by the defense of Northwest,
Bro, go wild. Tell him go wild.
which includes Cameron Stewart, number 51.
On the ball at the 26, it'll be 2nd down. And 15.
Second and 15, and the handoff.
Going up the middle.
Not much there.
Up to about the 24
Maybe a yard, probably 3rd and 14.
Down and 13 for the Owls.
They'll spot it, they'll call 3rd and 13. Minute 36 showing in the 3rd quarter. Fighting Owls on the offense here. Operating from their 23-yard line. Drop back, looking. Gonna run with the football and brought down inside the 20.
Take it down to the 19, it'll be 4th down and 8.
4th down and 8 now for the Fighting Owls. Our director was really marveling at the dancing moves that Spain has there. And I agree, he's got rhythm. And a whistle. That'll be a flag against the Fighting Owls.
Called on the Owls.
Offside.
Has no reason to get better if we don't punish them.
Fourth down and 13. Ball back at the
4th and
23-yard line.
13 now.
Correction 24.
27.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Another flag before the flag. Flag was for a sideline warning on the 9th.
Well, 2 field goals have been really some of the highlights at Northwest tonight. 33-yard and a 41-yard. Very impressive. 4th and 13, 1 wide out to the far side, 2 to the near side. Now a man in motion to the far side. Spain looking, passing, and complete. What a nice catch.
And at the end of the third quarter, it's now 16. Nice 16.
Sanders on the reception here. Had time. Throws that spiral up in the air and caught by Sanders. It'll be 1st and goal when we begin the fourth quarter. And we've got a ball game here, folks. Northwest 16 and the Fighting Owls of Mount Healthy 16. I'm Kurt Radel. We have light rain here at the Owl's Nest on this Friday evening after the hurricane come through. A lot of damage, a lot of concern. I have a son in Florida. I checked on him, and my grandson and daughter-in-law, they're doing okay. Heard of another friend who lost a car and damage done to their Florida home. So we begin the fourth quarter of action. Next week, we'll have Coleraine on tap hosting Lakota East. That'll be week number 7. I know Tony and the gang will be broken up that I won't be here, but that's, you know, they will be able to endure. The famous Wyatts will be here. Yeah, father and son. I can't beat that combo, I'll tell you. You know, 1st and goal for the Fighting Owls right here. Will it be a quarterback keeper? It is not. Handed off, and they smelled it out. A yard or 2 lost on the play.
3rd yard line. Next to the 3, it'll be 2nd and goal.
They gave it to Cotton, nothing there. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Wide out to the far side. Hand off again. Nothing there. Push back again. Again, they went to the same gentleman, Cotton, the senior. Now it'll be 3rd and goal. Defensive line of the Knights being strong and tough there. 3rd and goal. .35 left in the ball game, coming down to. Kurt Radel with you, along with our great crew. Third and goal. Timeout called. Which gives me the opportunity to remind you that if you would like to be part of the production at Waycross Community Media, you're certainly invited. You could be part of the shoot tonight. You could be another Lamar, another Henry. You could be all of these people. Desmond, all of them are volunteers helping us in our shoots for the football games, concerts you can help us with. We have other events that we broadcast. So if you like to be a volunteer, you see on the screen how you can connect with us. Third and goal for the Fighting Owls.
Third down and goal. At the 3. For the Owls. Payne at quarterback.
This time, 2 wideouts, man in motion coming to the near side. Now back 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Make that 2 to the near side. Single back. Handoff. Up the middle he goes. Is he in? Yes, he is in. Crittenton with the touchdown. Shaw Crittenton, a senior. Big TD for the senior on homecoming night for the Fighting Owls. It's now a 22-16 ball game. And they will go for the PAT right here.
That's fine. Like I said, that's fine. I see how like I did not hear nobody say anything when it was on our side.
The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Oh, he missed it.
Missed it. Missed it. Johnson missed it, the junior, Brinson Johnson. So it is a 22-16 ball game. So it opens up the door a little bit for the Knights. As we have 10-16 remaining, let's see, it goes up, and it goes wide.
We cannot let them score.
Mount Healthy 4-1 on the season. Northwest 1-4. Tasting victory last week against Western Hills.
CT and Malachi, because in coverage they've been suspect. And when we in man, they need to be in man.
I also want to give a shout out to Nick of our staff, Waycross staff out here working hard. Now we're ready for the kickoff by Scott. And here comes the kick. And it'll be picked up at the 15 to the 20. That's Kelly on the return. And Kelly is trying to fight his way to the 25, but he'll fall short. And depending on where they're spotted, it'll be 1st and 10 for the 23 or 24 yard line. Kelly got hit a little hard there. Looks like he'll be okay. 1st and 10 for their own 24 of the Knights of Northwest High School. Man in motion. Barnes on the handoff and fighting his way to about the 27. A little bit more. Mike LeCue, who's back in. Good to see him back. But they gave it off to Hill. That's Hill on the carry. Second down.
left, toss left, toss left, toss left, toss left.
2nd and 7. Here's the pitch. Here's Hill. Gets off of one tackle, keeps going. And he picks up a big Northwest first down out to the 43-yard line of the Knights. Look how he'll bounce off of one would-be tackler. Gets away there, keeps going, tries again, carries him, and then finally knocked down. Took 3 guys to bring him down ultimately. 1st and 10 for the 43. Barnes, handoff, and nothing there. Even lost a yard possibly. That'll be Jordan Bailey on the carry.
On the carry, number 11, Jordan Bailey. Ball from the play. Back to the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 12, a loss of 2 on the play. Man in motion. The handoff, and boy, did they smell that out. Nothing there at all.
On the carry, number 11, Jordan Bailey.
Bailey again on the carry.
On the tackle, number 5, John Cotton, play out.
Watch the bubble and watch the fake bubble go.
3rd down and 15.
3rd and 15.
Tell CT to play deep. Tell CT to play the sticks. Don't bite on nothing.
3rd and
inside.
14. We'll be good there.
Tell CT to play deep because they're about to do a fake bubble and then try to go up top. Got it.
And loose ball picked up by the Fighting Owls. Popped it out of the hands. It looked like a Barnes. Let's see here on the replay. He gets hit, and there it is, stripped, knocked out of, just punched out of his hands, and recovered by the Fighting Owls at the 32-yard line. Momentum shift big time right there for Mount Healthy, as they lead 22-16, 7:25 showing in the ball game. First and 10. Here's the handoff, still going inside the 15, and that's Crittenton again, who in the previous series of downs had a touchdown. Just a tremendous hole. That offensive line of Mount Healthy doing a great job tonight.
14-yard line.
1st and 10 for the 14. Three wideouts to the near side, one to the far side. Low snap into the end zone, knocked away. Nice defensive job done by Northwest. Crosty was the man who did. No, it was Thomas. Good job by Thomas of the Knights. 2nd down and 10 for the 14. Clock stops at 6:50.
Tell him the field goal kicker he's kicking right now. Because I'm about to say, man, the field goal would be big right here.
Player injury.
More reserve for who?
2nd and 10 for the 14. Pass to the near side, incomplete. Intended for Ace Cooper.
Third down 10. 14-yard line.
.646 to go. 3rd and 10 for the 14. Spain on the handoff, and he is close to the first down. Crittenton on the carry. That'll be a 1st and goal for the Fighting Owls.
Ready to go. All students must leave the stadium immediately following the game.
Mount Healthy knocking on the door again against Northwest. Will Crittenton get the ball again? The answer is yes. And he will not get in.
Oh, that's late. Yes, throw the flag.
Oh, man. It's gonna be 2nd at the 3. 3 yards to go.
Crittenton. And right there is where the whistle should have been blown. Right there.
Down and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal. Fighting Owls on the attack, Mount Healthy.
Hey, tell the field goal team to get ready. A field goal will be big right here. They have us up now.
And the handoff to Crittenton, bounces off of one. Did he get in? Let's see. They're going to say just inches shy of the goal line.
Just short of the goal line. Third down and inches.
Bounces, bounces. And
I know. You cannot be a shotgun right here. They're coming up the middle. They blitzing. They're sending the house. They're sending the house.
all righty.
I wouldn't even mind a pop right here. The pop is open right here.
Here's the quarterback keeper, touchdown. The defense was king on Crittenton. Spain's the one who went in for the TD. There you see, wide open.
And he jumped.
That was a Michael Jackson move into the end zone there. I'll tell you. He must have seen some of Thriller videos. 28-16 is our score. They'll try the PAT. High snap, kicked up, and it's good. Any flag? No flag. Our score, 4:28 showing. Mount Healthy 29, Northwest 16. You know, I talk about Thriller. I've been having a song that only number 17, Tony and ours, would remember, and that's Me and You and a Dog Named Boo by Lobo, and I just can't fit it in, so I just thought I'd throw it out there. So 29-16 is our score. Foul was running into the kicker. Let's see it right here. So it'll be assessed against Northwest. Mount Healthy 29, Northwest 16. 4:28 to go in the ball game. because of the penalty for roughing the kicker, the ball will be kicked from the 45-yard line of Northwest. And the kick, Squibber, and picked up by Northwest and knocked out of bounds with a hard hit at the 25-yard line.
No flag, no flag. Come on, coach. Let's get active, okay? I want a touchdown on D.
So Northwest finds themselves where they need 2 scores here
Is he in for a nay?
as they're trailing 29-16. This is Kelly with the ball. Kelly hit right there.
Watch Mark get cooked.
1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. They'll begin this drive.
Okay, so who you sending?
First down, 10, 25.
That's not sound so cool.
Barnes, the junior, goes over the middle, nearly intercepted.
Goes incomplete.
I don't like it, coach. I don't like it. I'm not talking about ball. I'm talking about just a single high safety right now. I like gold right here.
Pierre Jones broke it up.
Second down, 10, 25.
Just walk out of here with a win. You ain't got to prove nothing.
2nd down and 10 from their own 25.
Mente ain't going.
Offside called against the Fighting Owls of Mount Healthy.
The offside penalty just called on the out. Second down and 5. Ball moves to the 30-yard line.
Watch how slow CT get up.
2nd and 5 now.
Is he Rambo, coach?
Man in motion to the near side. Barnes going deep and incomplete.
Pass goes incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Another flag is on the play.
You better go. Okay, but you better go.
Interference on the out.
I don't know what you doing, but you tripping right now. Better go. I don't care what you're talking about. Put 2 safeties deep. Period. Dot.
Just ball at about the 40-yard line. First down, 10.
First down and 10 at the 40-yard line for the Knights. Clock is stopped at 4:11. Man in motion to the far side. Barnes dropping back, rolling to his right, motioning, passing, incomplete.
Ball goes incomplete.
He's done. Quarterback done. He come 11.
Intended for Thrasher.
Down rushing.
He got up.
29-16.
Was that Darren that hit him? Oh, that was Ray that hit him?
3rd down and 5.
No, he walking out.
Barnes walking off the field.
Yeah, he's off.
Should be a 3rd and 5.
Second down, 10. Ball again, 40-yard line.
Oh, they did not put 11.
3rd and 10 for the Ford. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he gonna toss left.
Number 25.
Here's the carry. And not going anywhere was Jordan Bailey in for Barnes. Now Barnes comes back.
Oh, that was Tyson.
Back into the game, number 3. Lawrence Barnes at quarterback for the Knights. 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10. 29-16, 3rd and 10, with the ball resting at the 39-yard line. Man in motion. Barnes
Back to pass.
goes deep for the pass, and it is incomplete. Looked like he had it. Rushing, let's see what we have.
That's a pass interference.
Yes.
It's a pass. I'm watching on the screen.
That is pass interference indeed. So automatic first down for the Knights. The penalty will now be put at the 45-yard line, as they are now in Mount Healthy territory, but the clock is a factor. They need 2 scores, and they're trailing by 2 scores with 3:23 remaining. Trips to the far side, single, wide out to the near side, and he is dropped. Barnes is dropped for a sack.
Second down and 15.
It'll be a 2nd and 15 now.
Once again, a reminder to all students, have your rides ready.
2nd and 15, Barnes. Passes, overthrows his intended receiver. He was intended for Thrasher.
All Mount Healthy students must leave the stadium immediately following the game.
So it'll be a 3rd down
Third down, 15
and 15.
for the Knights.
But right now, it's 4 down territory for Northwest. Barnes over the middle.
Pass goes
Incomplete. And a flag is thrown.
flag on the field.
Personal foul
No foul.
called against
On out.
the Fighting Owls. That'll be a 15-yard mark off. And unfortunately, he is down right now.
Final ball announced to the 35-yard
2:49
line.
remaining in the ball game.
Down for the Knights.
Mount Healthy in the lead, 29-16. Keep in mind at the half, Northwest led 16-13. But they've been outscored 13-3 by Mount Healthy here in the second half.
Injury timeout.
Still looking at the injured player. And he's getting up. And he does look a little oozy, and hate to hear that. Deshaw rushing, the sophomore. (29-16), Mount Healthy on top. Barnes at quarterback. First down. Barnes over the middle, overthrew his intended receiver.
Pass is incomplete. Number 13, Jalen Frazier. Second down 10 at the 35-yard line.
Be a 2nd down and 10. Clock winding down to 2:46. Trips to the far side. Single wide out to the near side.
Second down, 10.
Man in motion to the near side. Barnes dropping back, goes to the right side. Flag is thrown immediately on the reception by Kelly. And another flag is thrown.
Flags on the play.
We'll see if these are offsetting penalties or not.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure called against Mount Healthy.
Nice.
Dead ball foul.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Who's it against?
They marked off the offense, then they go back on what the defense did. It was one's live ball, one's dead ball.
I don't know who it was against.
Foul is called timeout. Second foul was personal foul against the Owls. He marked off the 25-yard line, first down and 10.
Well, we're down at 2:39, and I think one of the handkerchiefs has not been picked up at around the 42-yard line. I think that is still out there. Let's see where we are. There's the flag, the first one. Let's see where the second one comes. Well, we're not quite sure what the second flag was for. Again, Coleraine with the Wyatt boys. We call them boys, they're young men. From Coleraine, father and son. We'll call the Cooties to Coleraine next week on Waycross TV. Barnes drops back, passes, overthrew his intended receiver.
Second down, 10.
Second and 10. With the ball resting on the 25-yard line. As you see, Northwest needs 2 scores to get back into this ball game. Barnes over the middle, complete. And loose ball picked up by Mount Healthy. And that will definitely be the game.
Down at the 25-yard line.
Here's Barnes over the middle, completed, hit hard, ball goes out of his hands, picked up by Mount Healthy. And it was picked up by Cotton. There's a happy young man right there. So it's Mount Healthy's ball. They lead 29-16. 2:25 to go in the ball game. And they're on their own 25-yard line. So I think you can look for, Northwest has 2 timeouts utilizing that, but still, I would think they're going to run to eat up the clock. And they are running. And he's got running room and then some, still on his feet, and finally dropped down at the 45, another first down. Face mask. Here's the handoff. Personal foul called against Northwest. Ball was carried by Davis, Garvis Davis.
And the final ball will be out up to the 40-yard line.
It'll be all the way spotted at the 40-yard line of Northwest. Clock continues to wind down near the 2-minute mark. 1st and 10 now. Here's Davis on the run. Davis trying to go outside and finally brought down.
38-yard line.
Minute 45.
Final ball, second down and 7. Ball is at the 37-yard line.
Minute and a half to go in the game. Here's a handoff to Davis. Davis inside the 30 and dropped it about the 27-yard line. And that'll be another first down for the Fighting Owls. And we're under a minute to go. 57 seconds. I would think they start taking the knee now. Clock down to 35 seconds. All they have to do is take a knee. And the handoff, still going, and he is down. 17 seconds to go. Thought he'd take a knee there. I thought the previous play, I thought they would take a knee, but now that's the ball game. Our final score from the Owls' Nest in Mount Healthy. Mount Healthy winning 29-16 over the Northwest Knights. Mount Healthy improves to 5-1 on the year. Northwest drops to 1-5. Again at halftime, Northwest led 16-13. The Owls had a great second half to come out with a win of 29-16. On behalf of our director, Tony Suarez, and our entire Waycross production staff, I'm Kurt Radel saying good night, everybody.